Hi, I'm Lamarr Townsend, and I'm here to talk about Capricorn men and how to get a Capricorn man to like you, and also how to get a Capricorn man to fall in love with you. But before I spill the tea, I just want to remind you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video, share with your friends and family, and also make sure you hit that bell as many times as you need to so that you get a notification whenever I go live and upload a new video. The bell is next to the subscribe button. So thank you for listening and watching. Oh, and remember, if you would like your own personal, private, confidential psychic tarot reading from me, or an astrology birth chart reading from me, then check out my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. I'm available for readings and bookings. And by the way, for those of you who don't know, I am an astrologer as well as a psychic tarot reader. So now that we've got the introductions out of the way, let's spill the tea, honey. How to get a Capricorn man to fall in love with you, or how to get a Capricorn man to like you. First of all, you have to be cool. Cool in the sense of, real chill, calm, laid back, really easygoing. You maybe aren't too affected by too much going on. You can have a conversation and there could be have chaos going on around you, but you can still keep that conversation going and keep the rhythm going and the pace. Capricorns like those types of people who are very controlled, self-controlled, you know, um, smart, intelligent, witty, funny. Capricorns actually really like funny people, Capricorn men. They have a dark sense of humor, kind of at times a dry sense of humor, but Capricorn men actually really like people that make them laugh. But you have to be cool, right? Like cool in the sense of, just relaxed and laid back, not needing to be the center of attention. Cool in the sense of that you've got something going for yourself, that you've got a good sense of style, and flair about yourself, because Capricorns tend to have a good sense of style, to be honest, especially if they're born in December, but even in January as well. Cool in the sense that you have some sort of status in life, whether you are a student, whether you are a entrepreneur, whether you're an employee, a contractor, something going for yourself will definitely attract a Capricorn man to you because that shows that, you're ambitious, and Capricorns love ambition, especially Capricorn men. Capricorn men also love, people that um, seek to be independent, people that seek to, you know, uh, form something for themselves, in life, and people that seek to reach their goals, and people that seek to, achieve their, passions as well, and to achieve their dreams. So, Capricorns really love people that inspire them. So if you can inspire a Capricorn man, because by the way, Capricorn men are hard to, inspire. They're hard to, Capricorn men are kind of hard to impress, to be honest. Let's keep it real. They're very hard to impress. Um, and they're not always, because anything you can do, they feel that they can do better, or they feel that, they can, efficiently outsource or something like that. Capricorns have a very practical way of looking at life. So they're, once again, not really phased by anything either. So, I think the biggest thing when it comes to Capricorn men is to just have your own thing going on in life. Have your own passions, your own hobbies, um, and really be confident in that as well. Speaking of confidence, Capricorns do love confidence, all right? They are ruled by Saturn, so Saturn is, a very confident building planet. Capricorns, it's interesting, they don't, especially Capricorn men, they don't always start off as the most confident guys, but as they grow older and they go through certain trials and tribulations and certain experiences, they gain confidence, which they seek that confidence in other people. And not just confidence in terms of, I'm the shit, I'm this, I'm that, right? Confidence in the terms of I can go out there and get what I, and get what I deserve. I can go out there and create a life for myself, create a life of my own, and I don't necessarily need anyone to help me achieve that. That is going to turn a Capricorn man on, honey. I'm telling you. If you are independent and you act like you don't need no man, honey, and you really don't need no man, like you can pay for your own bills, you can pay for the bill when you guys go out to dinner, although the Capricorn man most likely will pay, especially if he's really into you, because he just likes to impress in that way. Like a Capricorn, and you don't have to ask the Capricorn for money, you don't have to really ask the Capricorn for anything except maybe his time, his his luxuries, certain things, that he splurges on you. But When you don't need a Capricorn, that is, really, attractive to a Capricorn. Interestingly enough, they like a chase, right? Capricorn men like a chase. Capricorn men are also the types of people who they need to be persuaded. They need to be not necessarily talk into a situation, but they need to be swayed into a situation. It's almost like, tell me why I should like you. Tell me why I should date you. Tell me why I should even love you. Because love is a very strong word for Capricorn men. Love has a lot of connotations behind it when it comes to Capricorn men. Love comes with loyalty. Love comes with consistency. Love comes with reliability. Love comes with, good sex, when it comes to Capricorn men. So love is a strong word when it comes to a Capricorn man. It takes a lot to get a Capricorn man to love you. But if you can get your foot in the door and get that Capricorn man to like you, you're halfway there, I'm telling you. Another way into a Capricorn's man's heart is through his stomach. Capricorn men actually like really good food. They love home cooked meals, especially meals that have been cooked with passion, with love, and with, good energy into it. Capricorns are actually energy sensitive people. Um, Whether they know it or not, they are the sea goats, so they're actually part earth and part water. And I have a YouTube video on that on my YouTube channel, how Capricorn is actually part earth, part water. So while they may not always be the most in touch with their emotions, it's still good, especially if you want to get a Capricorn mate to like you or love you, to play into their emotions in some way. So, for example, if you have a Capricorn that always complains about, never getting a home cooked meal, or never getting a home cooked meal growing up, because Capricorns have this thing where they can hold on to the past, and Saturn rules the past, so it's understandable, right? But like for example, if a Capricorn man complains about never getting a home cooked meal, make a home cooked meal for that Capricorn. It would mean so much to them. Because truthfully, to be honest, Capricorns live a very fast-paced life, a very kind of fast life where, they're always moving towards the next thing. They're always focused on the task at hand. And I actually have a YouTube documentary about Capricorns where I think you could get some benefit from that as well on my YouTube channel. So subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, basically. Also remember that Capricorns are very patient people. Capricorn men especially are very patient when it comes to love, because love is a whole different ball game, a whole different, spectacle and specter when it comes to Capricorn men, all right? Like, there's family, there's friends, there's business, and then love is like all the way over here, sometimes with Capricorn men. So Capricorn men take a little bit of time to once again fall in love. They take a little bit of time to even fall in like. They really have to assess you. They really have to assess the situation first. So you have to also pass that assessment test that Capricorn men always will put you through, which is, they'll put you through certain tests to see, how you react, what your responses are, what your instinctual reactions are. Because Capricorn men like to know what they can expect for the long term. So when the implication of love is placed into the picture, that indicates long term. Even to a Capricorn man, like can sometimes indicate long term. So one thing a Capricorn man does not like to do is to move too fast, especially if they're like a little bit hot and cold or unsure about a situation. So try to be patient and move at that Capricorn's pace, and you will be more than likely to win them over. But if you continue to persist and push their buttons and try to overrun them, that could turn bad for you. So don't do that. Because Capricorns actually like their freedom in relationships, although they like their attachment, their sense of attachment that comes with a relationship as well. So it kind of ebbs and flows. When it comes to relationships, Capricorns can definitely be moody, which is interesting because their polar opposite zodiac sign is Cancer, and Cancers are known to be emotionally moody. But a relationship will definitely bring out the moodiness of a Capricorn. So don't take that personally as well, and you will also win a Capricorn over. That's another point. Don't take things personally all the time, because a Capricorn will do certain things like not answer back immediately, sometimes not answer back at all, because they're just so busy and so focused on, whatever the task at hand is in their mind, all right? So you just have to be really patient with Capricorns, all right? And all earth signs for that matter, which is one of the frustrating things about Capricorns and earth signs in general. I find as a Capricorn man dating other Capricorn men and other earth sign men. But it is what it is. Another thing is that you can really work to help build that Capricorn up, to support that Capricorn in all of his endeavors and to help him succeed and be the best version of himself that, he can be, because Capricorns are also about self-improvement, and improving themselves to become more efficient, to become more successful. So, help them, build them up, give them good thoughts, give them good advice. Be like a cheerleader on the sidelines for them, and you will also most likely win them over. But it has to be genuine. It can't be like, I'm doing this because I want you to get, to like me or love me, because they're gonna see right through that, bullshit right away. Capricorns have good BS detectors. Don't try it. All right, this has been in short, some ways to get a Capricorn man to like you and also to love you. Let me know some other ways that you think of in the comments below from your experience, whether you're a Capricorn man or not. Thank you for listening and watching. And remember, if you would like your own personal, private, confidential psychic tarot reading from me, make sure you check out my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. That's spelled just like my YouTube name. I am available for bookings. Thank you for listening and watching. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video, share with your friends and family, and also hit that bell next to the subscribe button as many times as you need to so you get a notification every time I upload a new video or go live. Love you guys, and go get you a Capricorn man, honey, and live your fantasy.